Hi everyone, welcome back to the Pine and Ginger channel. Today we're going to discuss the primaries in the United States, and today we want to speak on Biden versus Sanders, because as you can see, a lot of Democrats are dropping out now. Right, so far we've heard Amy's dropping out, and Pete has dropped out currently. Right, no, in what for me, Democrats need to be very strategic with what they're doing. Right, and they need to take in everything into consideration that will allow them to win 2020. Now, at stake here is the Electoral College. And to be quite frank, there is no way I think a Bernie Sanders can get the votes of the Electoral College. Right? I just don't think Bernie stands a chance there. Right? Why? Bernie is too radical, right? He's putting forward some strong cases without a concrete or a feasible way of achieving them. Right now he is full on blast on the rich, and I mean the rich. Don't get me wrong, the rich needs to pay their fair share, right? The rich needs to pay their fair share. But at the end of the day, we can't be turning our backs against the rich. A country needs rich people, right? The economy needs rich people. Right? Rich people employ millions of people. Not everybody is born to be entrepreneurs, right? You people are born to work. To work, some people are just born to follow others, to work for other people. Right? Not everybody has the savvy. Right? Not everybody has the drive. Not everybody has that mentality to be an entrepreneur. Right? So those people need people who can create these jobs on a large scale, right? And the what he's proposing too, for me, at the end of the day, it is going to affect the middle class. And again, a country needs its middle class, right? We need a lower class, middle class, rich class. We need it. I don't care. I mean, everybody have their opinion, but I feel that we need it, right? The lower class need to have something to aspire to, right? And the middle class need to be middle class to help the economy as well, because the middle class hires people as well, right? The middle class contributes to the economy, right? So we all need each other. We all need each other. So this out war on rich people, it's not favorable. Not favorable at all. And a lot of people are not going to buy into Bernie's socialist ideas, right? Bernie Sanders is just too radical, right? And you have to think about who is going to appeal to everybody. Because at the end of the day, everybody still is not going to go out and vote, right? We want people to go out and vote, but everybody who is coming out to vote, we have to have somebody who's going to appeal to majority of them. And trust me, Biden, I mean Sanders, I don't get that from Sanders. Biden, on the other hand, to me, he is more favorable with the Electoral College. I feel like he stands a better chance, right, of getting even the independents to come over. Right? So therefore I feel like Bernie should drop out And I feel like Bernie should, and we should rally behind Biden, because at the end of the day, we need to vote blue, any who, right? Because I mean, yes, Sanders is very radical, but do we want another 4 years of Trump? Right? I don't think we need a 4 years of Trump. Right? A lot of people were saying, "Oh, the economy." Well, see, now the stock market is free falling, right? It's back to the point where it was at 2008, or probably even worse by this time, right? So this false ideology of Trump, being good for the economy, well, we see where that is not so, right? So would I choose a Sanders over Trump? I would choose, if it came down to Sanders and Trump, I would choose Sanders over Trump. Why would I do that? Right? Even though I am for Biden, I would do that because at the end of the day, Trump doesn't listen to anyone, right? I would bet that Bernie would more likely listen, right? I mean, I feel like Bernie would be more inclined to listen than Trump, because as you can see, Trump doesn't listen at all, right? But of course, my favorite going in is Biden, but at the end of the day, I feel like people should be voting blue no matter who. All right, let's jump over to Twitter and see what is happening over Twitter as it relates to Biden versus Sanders. Let's go. All right, let's see what's happening on Twitter now with the primaries. All right, so here we're seeing drop out Warren, right? People are calling for Warren to drop out, and people are calling for Bernie to drop out. All right, let's see what people are saying about Bernie. Drop out Bernie. um, Drop out Bernie. You're not a Democrat. You were communist until you saw that wouldn't get you elected. Then you changed to socialist. Until you saw that wouldn't get you elected, now you want to stick our name Democratic in the front of this. What's that? Subterfuge? Well, well. We see who you are. Drop out Bernie. Like, what is this? Everyone early voting in Florida and Georgia should be careful considering Bernie. He may drop out Bernie because he's already on 19 points from 2016. It seems his promise of a socialist revolution is not very popular. Democrats are abandoning him in droves. Right? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is a big issue, right? I mean, it's okay for some things to be controlled by government, but people don't want their government in every aspect of their lives, right? No surprise, the only people who don't understand Atbert is only a pawn in this game are him and the fools who follow him, right? Because you have see where Donald Trump is more favorable of Bernie. And why? Because they know that the electoral college is not voting for Bernie. They will not vote for Bernie. You know what I mean? Biden stands a chance with them, Somebody says, when you see dropout Bernie trending, you know Bloomberg engineered that shit. Right? Because you know Bloomberg has all that money, right? Bloomberg can do whatever. This is not Bernie Sanders. How can anyone look at the facial expression and conclude it's Bernie? But Bernie will never speak up because this disinformation propagated by Killer Mike has become the basis of Bernie's supposed civil rights genesis. Well, I don't know. I don't know who that is in the picture. I can't say if it's Bernie or it's not. The sun's getting high. We're moving on. Thank you, Pete. Team Biden. Wow. This guy has been donating. Attract some big campaign money. Tell us about the PACs that funnel big money into your campaign. Wow. Be quiet, Bernie, and drop out of the race. I don't believe you are really for democracy. You are only for your own ego and only help Trump. Our country cannot survive another Trump term. Drop out, Bernie. Right? So, stop Bernie related searches, stop Bernie free stuff for white kids, Bernie establishment, down ballot, riding with Biden. I don't usually dwell on idiots being idiots. I also don't usually write LOL. But when I heard drop out Bernie is trending, I couldn't resist taking a peek. It was so deranged that I literally laughed out loud. Here's a sample of what I found here. Huh, blank? Well, listen. Like I said before, I think we stand a better chance going with Biden. I think my thing is not loading or something. Everything can't be blank. Right? So I think it's best to go with a Biden. And especially if he has Klobuchar on his ticket as the VP, with Klobuchar on the ticket, I feel like it's Biden. It's Biden 2020. I firmly believe Bernie, Biden should put Klobuchar on the ticket. He should put Klobuchar on the ticket, and I feel like that would be sealing it. It would. It would. It would. It would for sure. All right. So, I mean, that is it from me for now. But just remember, vote blue no matter who. Right? Vote blue across the board no matter who. Right? Because we need Trump out come 2020. Thank you for listening. Until next time, bye.
I'm back on Twitter, right? And
Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm just, you know, on Twitter and looking through this whole, Dwayne Wade, Gabriel Union.